Let's talk about ways that California employers have tried to fight back against this threat of these wage and hour class action and PAGA lawsuits. Meal break and rest period claims are probably the most common wage and hour class action and PAGA claim. If you've got hourly employees, you've got multiple chances per day per violation. And then class actions go back 4 years. You might have hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of opportunities for violations. Nobody's going to be 100% perfect. And so in response to that, what some employers did, particularly in the manufacturing industry, let's have a buzzer, let's have a bell. It goes off, and that signals to everybody, it's time to go to lunch. And it worked for a long time. You could show video, you can have an audio recording, and you can go, look, we have proof that our employees take their meal breaks and rest periods on time. But like I've said before, the plaintiff's lawyers are crafty, and there's always this push-pull. So in recent years, the response to the buzzer system is that it's actually now evidence of more violations. And let's think about it like this. The buzzer goes off, and everybody leaves to go to their 30-minute lunch break. But Johnny gets called over by his supervisor, and his supervisor says, hey, I noticed that on the line on the last shift, you were flagging a little bit, and you weren't paying attention. And Johnny says, well, yeah, I was thinking about this and that, but I get it. I'm really sorry. So that takes 2 minutes. What just happened to Johnny's uninterrupted off-duty meal period? It was 28 minutes, not 30. So that becomes a violation there. If you lose on even one issue at trial, you pay 100% of the other side's attorney's fees under fee shifting provisions in California. So now the best practice is not to have a buzzer or bell system. If you already have a buzzer or a bell system and you want to take it away, that's going to require a little bit of careful messaging. What it could send a message, intentionally or unintentionally, to your employees is that you no longer care about meal and rest breaks. That's absolutely the wrong idea. You should talk to an experienced wage and hour attorney. And what you want to do is you want to talk about meal and rest break and wage and hour policies and practices as part of an overall strategy. What the courts want to see is that you, the employer, are monitoring and enforcing meal and rest breaks the same way that you would a true safety issue. What you would want to do is have a holistic approach, a multi-layered, multifaceted approach that is part of a concerted effort to ensure that your employees understand the importance and the purpose of meal breaks and rest breaks.